The sounds are all stored in here, so just clear your mind. Imagine, say, you're on an ice floe. You are thousands of miles from any conceivable distraction.
Is this an Eskimo trick?
No, Inuit. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. All right, now, put yourself back at that moment. What do you hear?
The entire Chicago Police Department laughing at me?
Ray, please humor me.
All right, all right.
In the matter of Illinois versus Tyree Cameron, case number J87965, how does the defendant plead?
Guilty, Your Honor.
I was the arresting officer, Honor. He didn't do it.
Yes, I did.
No, he didn't.
How do you know that, Detective?
Because,
It was boom, bang, bing, Your Honor.
What is wrong with you?
Fraser was right, kid. You couldn't have done it. Shots went boom, bang, bing.
Are you out of your damn mind? Look, I shot that fool. Now, why won't you let me pay for my crime?
Because it's a crime you didn't commit. The boom was clearly from the PPK 380, Mr. Taylor Thomas's gun. He fired the first shot. The bang was from the 32, the shot that hit Mr. Thomas. The bing was the shot that you fired from the same 32 into the trash can because you needed to have your prints on the gun and you wanted the blowback to be revealed in the paraffin test.
Who are you covering for, Tyree? Huh? Who was the real shooter?
Frazier!
You all right, man? All right, I'll just...
Dope while it lasted, then close when someone blasted. That's how it always goes in this rap.
Yo, Tree, I think you and Lou need to talk. Move it.
I'd like to protect you, Tyree. Really, I would, but you shouldn't have been walking away from that courthouse in the first place.
Lou, it's the Mountie and the cop. They're not letting me take the fall for this. They're not leaving it alone.
That Mounter know something, Tyree?
He don't know nothing. Not for me, though.
He been asking a lot of questions, you know what I'm saying? I mean, if he was to find out anything, that wouldn't be good. I mean, you gonna let that happen to your friend?
I'm not gonna let anything happen. I'm gonna do the right thing.
No. You're worrying me, Tyree.
Nothing to be worried about, Lou.
There is one way you can eliminate my doubt and eliminate my worries.
All right.
Trevor. Give him your piece. Show me where you stand. Do the mounting.
Vecchio, sometimes it seems like you make a full-time job out of destroying your own career.
I see how you can think that, sir.
No. This is not a talking time, this is a listening time. Your job is to respond to crimes and arrest the offender, not to become a public defender. Now, your friend Fraser bailing this kid out does not make any sense to me, but I've learned to expect it from him. But you, standing up in court, attempting to have the charges dropped, that is nothing less than insanity.
Sir, insane is a very harsh word.
No. The harsh words have not yet begun. You have not yet begun to hear how I feel about you being involved in a drive-by shooting in front of the courthouse.
Lieutenant, new information has surfaced suggesting that Tyree Cameron was not the shooter in the incident and that the shooting was in self-defense. I had to make known to the court.
And what would that new information be?
Well, at first we believed the shots to be bang, bang, bing. But after further reflection, we came to believe that the shots were boom, bang, bing. Sir, with a little time, I now believe I can track down the real shooter.
Oh, that's great, Vecchio. Because a little time is about all you got.
Sir, are you gonna eat all these cold cuts?
Tyree's not here right now.
This is his room, but he hasn't been here since yesterday. Why'd you have to arrest him anyway? Tyree's a good boy.
Mrs. Cameron, I may be old-fashioned, but the way I figure it, good boys don't carry handguns.
I'm not defending Tyree having that gun.
Does your son know Mr. Lou Robbins?
Everybody knows Lou.
Mrs. Cameron, I understand you're reticent.
Is your son a member of any gang?
He plays basketball.
This isn't the first time he's been in trouble.
Tyree lives by his own rules, but he is a good boy. Only been arrested once.
Only once.
Fell asleep on the subway.
That's a crime?
Oh, it is if you wake up in Lake Forest, gotta walk 5 miles through white neighborhoods. He tries. He works on that basketball court. But he ain't got the body to play pro ball ever since his shoulder went out on him. Tried at school. But there, even the teachers don't pretend a boy from here can make it to college. What's a young man to do but get frustrated?
You have any idea who he might have been with yesterday?
Yeah. He had to practice, like, every day. Lou takes him out for a meal afterwards.
Yeah, he's a regular prince.
It breaks me up inside to see that drug dealer being the only one who looks out for them kids. The only one who gets through to him. But you tell me, he doesn't look after them, who does? The government? The police?
So you think it's possible that Tyree spent the day with Mr. Robbins?
Could be. So sure bet he was with his friend Reggie. Ain't nothing that separates those two but the need to shut their eyes every night. You talk to him.
His own mother thinks he did it.
She didn't say that.
She stands by her family.
I suppose.
You see, some people stand by their family, and some people stand by their friends. And then there are other people who stand by complete strangers only to have their friends reamed out by their lieutenant.
Ray.
It's abandoned.
Well, if it's any consolation, things aren't going very smoothly at the consulate either.
Consolation would have been you buying a new pair of boots instead of me taking you to my cobbler.
Well, as I recall, it was you that insisted.
I thought you were the one who was apologizing.
No, right. I'm sorry.
Now, I'm going to go back to the crime scene and take a look around. You coming?
No, I think I'm going to go and talk to Reggie.
He probably won't talk to you.
Well, he may not have to, Ray.
Stamp. Coming down court for 3.
Ah, yes.
Nice shot.
You're that mountain guy, right?
It's Mount T, actually.
And why they call you that?
Well, that's a long story. Would you like to play some one-on-one?
You'll lose.
I think that's very likely.
You're already down 2, baby.
Your friend Tyree is in trouble.
Man, everybody around here got trouble. You still trying to get him off.
Well, yes. You see, there's certain elements of the crime that don't make any sense. I don't think Tyree shot that young man.
Oh, yeah? And how you figure that?
To begin with, the shooter was left-handed.
You know, it's hard to prove something like that.
Well, that's true, but it's also my belief that the third shot was fired to provide blowback on Tyree's hand and arm, to make it appear that he was a shooter.
And why would somebody do that?
Our friends protect one another, and I think he was covering for someone.
Hey, Mountie, if Tyree said he did something, then he did it. I mean, it's that simple. You know, when you live down here, sometimes you gotta shoot somebody in self-defense.
If it was self-defense, the man in the alley would have had a gun.
He had a gun!
How do you know that? Were you there?
No.
No, of course not. Because if you had been, then you would have had to protect your friend. Thanks for the game. Oh, you're hungry, are you? Well, perhaps you should learn how to use the stove. Just joking. Hello?
Whoa! Man, it's me, man. Put that gun away. Man, don't do that. Look, I brought you some chips, man. Jeez.
Mind if I join you?
Don't come any closer.
Hey, be cool, Tyree.
Reggie, go home.
Man, I ain't going nowhere.
You were waiting outside my apartment.
What if I was? Is it off limits? I ain't got a right to be in front of your building?
Were you there to visit Ms. Krezjapalov, Mr. Mustafi, or were you there to visit me?
Maybe I was.
Well, that's good. Because we still have a lot of things to talk about. For one thing, I don't understand why you're prepared to go to prison for a crime you didn't commit.
And don't try to get into my head. You and me, we ain't nothing alike.
It's 2-4. So you Canadian, huh?
That's right, son.
So that means you've been outside of Chicago.
Yes.
What's so different?
Not that much. We have all the same stars, just there's more of them.
So you grew up under the stars with the birds and weasels and wolves and trees and whatnot, huh?
There was an abundance of wildlife.
We got wildlife. They gunned down my daddy in front of me when I was 4.
My father was also killed.
You don't get over that.
No.
Life sucks, don't it?
What are you afraid of?
Nothing.
You're not afraid of death?
Are you?
Yes, very much.
Fraser, open up. It's me. What is it, boy? Is Fraser in trouble?
You gonna tell me what's going on, Tyree?
Why don't you go home, Reggie? You got a game tomorrow.
You too. I need you, man.
You don't need nothing. Look, you're gonna be golden, so why don't you just go on home? I got some talking to do with the Mountie, all right?
You're not going to the game? This game you practiced for all year? The game you love?
Well, it doesn't love me. In this neighborhood, who lives and who dies is all set at birth. Either you got the genes to hoop or you don't.
Okay. Good boy. We'll rest here. Okay? Maybe we won't rest here.
Reggie here, he's good enough. He's got a future. The rest of us, we'll flip burgers for a while. We'll sell drugs for a while. We'll keep busy until we piss somebody off or we just happen to end up in the wrong place at the wrong time, which happens too damn often. And somebody steps up with a gun and they make you dead.
Just because you have a gun doesn't mean you have to use it. You proved that tonight.
See, they coming, man. Tyree, come on.
And
Ray, you okay?
Yes, I'm fine.
You sure you're okay?
I'm fine.
Did you hear him? He's fine. What did you drag me all the way down here for?
It's probably just crying wolf.
All right. All right, good hustle, good hustle. Get your man. All right, take up. Block him out. Yeah.
ain't he?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah! All right!
Reggie! Double team my man down low, Reggie! Damn, Reggie, where the team? Where the team, man? You're not impressing anybody with this play, Reggie. Flow! You hear me? Reggie! Hey!
What's that? What's that? What was that?
What's wrong with you?
Nothing, man.
Then I'll blow it!
Play the game.
Hell no, man. This is my ass that's on the line for you.
Look, I ain't ask you to do that, all right?
You didn't have to.
You were gonna kill that Mountie. Look, we can get out of this, all right? Both of us can.
This is out of our hands. You do what you're told, and I do what I'm told. There ain't nothing that happens around here, nothing that Lou doesn't want to happen. He wanted you free, and he wants the Mountie dead.
All right, so what happens if he wants you and me dead? Huh? We kill each other?
Hell, doing, Reggie.
Playing ball.
You play it better. You check that attitude. You don't want to screw this up.
Ray, excuse me. I'll be right back. Good afternoon, gentlemen. You wouldn't happen to have seen a fellow carrying a... Oh, dear.
Here we go. Here we go. Come on, over here.
I'm impressed, Junior. I'm really impressed. That was a nice pass.
Thanks.
Come on. Game's not over yet. Coming through. You had a job to do. You ain't do it.
We won, didn't we?
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about. The Mountie, Junior. The Mountie.
I wasn't right.
Hell yeah. Here's your chance. Time is right, Tyree.
Man, who's he hurting?
He been snooping around ever since the shooting.
He don't know nothing, Lou.
Actually, I do.
You hear that?
But you're not gonna shoot me.
Do it, now.
Tyree! Stop!
Reggie, man, chill!
There's no reason!
Reggie, step
There's
back!
no reason! I did it.
Reggie, don't do this.
Tyree! It's over, man. It's over! I shot Taylor.
I know. Lou had taken you out for burgers after the practice, and the three of you split up. Taylor was waiting for Reggie in the alley. He fired first, but he missed. Then Reggie fired, resting his left arm on the wall. Taylor fell, and the gun went into the dirt, where he buried it. Tyree heard the shots. He ran back to help. He forced Reggie to give him the gun. Lou arrived. Then Tyree fired into the garbage can. He'd get blowback on his hand and his arm. And then Lou and Reggie ran, leaving you, Tyree, to take the blame.
He came at me, all right? I mean, I guess he figured that shoot me, he'd get his rag. It was self-defense. Tyree ain't do nothing.
Both of y'all fools. End it. Now.
Get him, man.
That's enough, Lou.
You're not gonna shoot him.
What you say?
You're not a killer.
Now, let's make this right.
You're not gonna shoot either.
'Cause I'm not a killer.
No, I think you're an evil psychopath. But if you try, Detective Vecchio will blow your brains off. Out. Out. I'm sorry, I stand corrected. He will blow your brains out.
Give me the gun. I'll see what we can do for you downtown.
You better be straight, man. Reggie don't deserve to go down for this.
We know that.
I heard you was looking for these.
Yes, thank you.
Saw them in the streets. Looked valuable, so I took them in. This isn't a safe neighborhood.
Hey.
Hey.
Hello.
Everybody gone?
Yeah.
Sorry I'm late. Bad weather. Plane got off a little late in Toronto.
Hey, you can't change the weather.
Did y'all play today?
Yes, and he played very well.
Not well enough.
For what?
To play ball in college.
You and almost everybody else on this planet. So what else you gonna do?
Ain't nothing to do if not play ball.
You gotta put your other assets to work.
What other assets?
This kid got any other assets?
Well, apart from his loyalty, his integrity, and his brains, no, I don't think so.
What about my dash and good looks?
We're talking about assets, not drawbacks.
All right, Tyree, I spoke with the state's attorney, and she's considering dropping the charges. How you doing?
Isaiah, how you doing? Yeah, I know who you are. Ray Vecchio. So we gonna play today or what? Oh, yeah, give me the ball. Let's go.
Mountie, right?
That's correct, Mr. Isaiah.
I was wondering, since I'm in Toronto now.
Oh, we mount the horses. You play basketball?
High winds, northern sky will carry you away. You know you have to leave here. You wish that you could stay. There's 4 directions on this map, but you're only going one way. Due south.